So we back here in the bird's nest. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. The Eagles are doing great. Howie, we appreciate you. Thank you. The General. Making some lucrative deals. We did a lot of things right now when it's first week and some change of it's first week and a half of free agency. The Eagles have shored up the secondary. Made some acquisitions. Did some good re-signings. Restructured. Shuffling money around. You know what I'm saying? They brought in some new additions. Defensive end, Malik Johnson. Safety we just brought in from the Vikings, Sandejo. Re-signed Ronald Darby. Start cornerback. Hopefully he'll be healthy for the start of the season, along with Jalen. By the way, Jalen Mills. I love you, kid. You know what I'm saying? Let's call a spade a spade. I love Jalen Mills. But shut the up. Listen. You don't ever count your eggs before they hatch. You speak good. I understand the power of positivity, speaking things into existence. I'm with that. But arrogance, cockiness, sometimes, especially when you not that guy, you not the guy, you not, a superstar, you shouldn't do it. Let your actions speak for themselves. Pardon me. Jalen Mills, you have not been a top 10 cornerback in the NFL yet. Even in your best season, you were top maybe 15, 20 cornerback? You're not a shutdown corner. Okay? You get beat on double moves every game, every year, even in your best year. You don't have that catch-up speed if a dude hits you with a pump fake, double move, and he scrape on you. You're done out here. You get embarrassed almost more than any other Eagle cornerback in the past 5 to 10 years. We gonna keep it real. You do good, situational football, but there are times, bro, where we know you a liability. Certain quarterbacks, such as Mr. Aaron Rodgers, I've seen him do it. There's a couple quarterbacks that know, we about to pick on Jalen. Whoever on that side, we about to go get it. And they'll march right down the field picking on you. But you running your mouth. We going back to the Super Bowl. I don't like it. I love you saying, I hope we get back to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I got a good feeling about us, contending for a Super Bowl. Yes. Remember, pride comes before destruction. Humility comes before honor. Jalen, give you a chance. Let's hope you prove me wrong. Let's because another person was saying, we going back. Now this one is one of my guys who, he's not an arrogant individual. We talking about Mr. Alshon Jeffrey. Now we know he dropped that pass. If he doesn't drop that pass against the Saints in New Orleans, then we get another run at the Super Bowl. But it didn't happen that way. It was meant to be. Hopefully, that bitter taste in his mouth, dropping that ball, will give him the motivation and the encouragement to make it happen this season. Alshon Jeffrey, we know, is our threat. Carson Wentz learned on the sideline, seeing Nick Foles lead us to the freaking playoffs after being out of playoff contention before he hurt his back. And he see Nick Foles come off the bench and win game after game after game in a playoff game in a hostile environment against the number one defense in the playoffs. So I'm sure Mr. Wentz has learned his lesson. Let me get that ball, Alshon the ball. put it up there, go down the field. It worked for Foles. I'm better than Foles. You know, I just got to stay healthy. So let's see. But my man was at the Sixers game, Alshon Jeffrey, kicking. He had the Sixers game, you know. Sixers versus the Celtics. By the way, we beat the Celtics, you know. Joel and Jimmy Buckets was going crazy on them. But Alshon even made a prediction. You know, it's all in the papers. He like, yo, bro, we going back to the boat. Like, we looking like, you know, after just signing Deshaun and getting these guys for the defense and showing up some positions like, you know, Carson healthy. Hey, man, I'm hungry. We looking good. And we ain't even stepped on the field yet. Listen, man, we going back. Last time he said that, we actually went to the Super Bowl and won it. Talk that talk, Alshon. I like it. He got something to play for. He's disappointed. He dropped that pass. He know what could have been, should have been possibly. Let's get it. I like that. In other news, Vinny Curry is supposedly, you know, taking a visit today. You know, he's trying to get a contract. As we know, the Buccaneers cut him. Vinny Curry did great with us, you know, for them couple seasons. Helped us get to the Super Bowl. He's part of that crazy rotation that we had in the front seven. You know what I'm saying? Come on home. We know you're not the number one guy. You thrive in a rotational role. You went to Tampa Bay, signed for all that bread, and you ain't produced because we know that's not what you do. That's why we allowed you to go do it. You got some bread. Come on home. Come on home. This running back situation, you know, there's talks of the Eagles, you know, and talks with the 49ers as far as trading. Of course, we know we're talking about a running back position. They got two running backs, which the Eagles, you know, should be looking at. Matt Breida, young and nice. A little undersized, but he run hard. He remind me of Smallwood, but a little bit better. And more proven. He did great last year. I'll say that. I watched his highlights. And then we got Garrett McKinnon. Proven guy. He was supposed to be the 49ers' number one guy last year, but then he tore his ACL and was done for the whole season. So, you know, this guy is definitely a feature back type dude. Whether they're going to let him go and they're willing to trade him, we don't know. Or how steep they want for him, you know, is determined whether how he going to do it or not. But we'll see. Me personally, I'm liking, you know, the reports of the Eagles loving Josh Jacobs. I'm loving him too. I've been watching his highlights. I like the kid. Busky. He got some weight on him. He's young. He's cheap. Last time we got a draft, we drafted a running back in the first or second round. He was a Pro Bowler. Y'all think y'all remember him? Mr. Shady McCoy. So, and we took him in the second round. So I believe if the Eagles, you know, use that first round pick, which is number 25, to get Josh Jacobs if he's not taken on the board already, or if Howie, like Howie do making moves because he's a move maker, that's what the Howie do. He make moves. If he does what we would hope he do, if he really wants Josh Jacobs, then Howie would sit there and say, all right, well, we're going to use our pick and we're going to move up. We'll trade. Hey, take my 25th pick and my last pick or something and let me move on up number 15 or 16 so I make sure I show up the position for the future and go get Mr. Jacobs and make him a Philadelphia Eagle. I'm loving it, man. Possibilities endless. We're going to see what happens, man. Welcome to the birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Spread your wings and fly. You know what I'm saying? Much love to all the Eagles family out there. We appreciate you. We love you. We appreciate the support. All you haters, hey, man, we appreciate you, too. Yeah, man. I let my haters be my motivators. Some days you need motivation. So, we'll get back at you real soon. Fly, Eagles.